Greetings from Arunachala, Tirunamalai. So, here for the retreat again. And these are people who overflowed from the last time because last time the seats were full 50, we couldn't take more. And some of them couldn't make it during the year end, so they're coming now. So, we'll complete with them. Though not great in numbers, but yes, the service will be the same to everybody. Okay, these days I've been, not these days, these many years, I've been trying to highlight and bring forth to the attention of spiritual seekers a lot of things that how we get programmed in the matrix. If you see one video I shared on my profile just yesterday about a girl talking about the whole matrix, the system, and it's such a beautiful video, that is why I shared it. Now you have to be so aware because the system, this whole system of making you programmed can only come in unawareness. Unawareness is the poison. That is the catch. That is where, that is how, that is the tool that is being used. Your unawareness is the tool being used to manipulate and control you. Control in the sense anything and everything in this whole system, this grid, this matrix, this hoax, this illusion is such a programmed stuff that we by default fall into it, and you are so helpless you cannot even see it because you get in that grid and you start functioning as something else. You're not even free enough. You can't even have a space between your breath to even think a little bit out of the box. We are so programmed. That is why whenever I talk something, people start shaking. This insecurity in them starts moving, and that is where they pound on me, or they do not like, they reject, they go, they escape, they run away. They think that if they do not hear me or block me, the truth is going to evade them. Sorry, my dear. You block me, there will be somebody else talking to you. You block your whole social media, you quit the internet also, there is a voice from inside that will again talk to you. And that can become very deafening to the ego that doesn't want to understand the truth of what we have come here to understand. We have come in this planet, we have come into spirituality. That power has pulled us. Don't ever think that you came into spirituality. No, my dear. Something is working through us, and that when the time comes, it simply pulls you there. And it pulls you so that you can learn, so that you can understand and pay attention to what you have not been paying attention to. So, if you have been pulled into spirituality and then you have been given the understanding about it or the wisdom about it which you refuse to take, don't ever think that grace is going to spare you. It has multiple ways and it will keep trying to get the message across to you till you get it. That's what spirituality, according to me, is about. Rest all is simply a drama. In spirituality, rest all is a drama. If you do not get this point, and if you do not make attempts to get this point and evolve and become free from all the systems, free from all the matrix, the grids that you're stuck in, that begins right from home, your education systems, family systems, the societal norms. And now, when you escape the world, from the grid of the world, you fall into a new grid called spirituality. Another hoax is waiting there. The matrix is waiting there. Because you're not free. Until you become totally free, even from spirituality, that spirituality has not helped you. Till you become free from your systems, your paths, your masters, your trainings, your teachings, your philosophies, completely, and are able to independently see it in a non-critical way. You are understanding the whole thing. You are only seeing these as a grid. When you evolve out of it, that's called total freedom. And that is mukti, my dear. That is freedom. When you sit here bound by the matrix, bound by this grid, And then you do all the kind of practice to become free. Don't ever think you're going to get free. Many of us even assume we are free. Oh, we have found something and now we are free. You're not free. That's new bondage. You are free only when you get rid of even what you call as freedom. That freedom which binds you directly or indirectly or subconsciously, you're unable to see it. Seeing is freedom. Seeing is awareness. And that's what we're trying to do here. Illuminating the light means illuminating the light and showing you every nook and corner of this fakeness, of how this ego tries to survive itself by clinging on to so many things that is so much hoax here, but it can give you the idea that it's freedom. So, spirituality is another bondage. Take this from me, and it will be not very far. Look at it now. You'll see people awakening even through the spiritual hoaxes. Because once your consciousness rises and once your awareness sees through, if it develops the capacity to see through things, it will even see through those things which you call as precious or liberating. Nothing is liberating, my dear. Nothing is liberating until you are completely free from all the clingings. And it begins from home. Charity begins at home. Look at the clingings of your own familial systems. Hoax matrix it is, which you are programmed in the name of dharma and this and that. God knows what all, how much it is glorified to keep you in that maya, in that illusion of how true it is. You beautify and you ornamental it in the name of spirituality. Sorry, that's not spirituality. You have not still awoken to see that you are already surrounded in a grid. Those that you call your own, me and mine, all these are systems coming from ignorance. For me, awareness means, or self-awareness means, or this path of spirituality means seeing through the hoaxness of everything. You don't have to reject, you don't have to fight, you don't have to disown, discard. You don't have to beat the systems, nothing but just see. Seeing. Seeing is being aware. See through the systems. You can be in the systems. We are all in the systems. I live in the family. I live in the society. I live in the world. I am a part of the system. The body cannot survive without the system. The body needs survival on the system. That's fine. You see yourself, your body being survived in the system. You can take care of that. But you are not the body. That you must never forget. So if somebody asks me, who's your parent? Or whose child are you? Right from college days, I would say, this is the son of my father or mother. What do you mean this? This body is their property. They gave birth to the body, not to me. Until you come to this point of realization, it is not spirituality. Spirituality means realizing this. And once you realize this, how can you belong to something, or how can you possess something? Your body can possess, your mind can possess, or your body and mind can be a slave to someone or belong to someone. Seeing this, seeing this is liberation, is what I'm saying. It is not to leave your home, leave your families, leave your responsibilities and jobs and be empty. Spirituality is waking up to this. Spirituality is solution. It's not victimhood. Many take the help of spirituality to let down and become helpless and then act a victim. That is sheer escapism. I denounce such spirituality, which tells you, sit meditating, sit in another delusion of connecting to someone, your masters, your paths, your gods, and sitting there They will take care, or something is there to take care, and liberation is not there. Liberation is in seeing this, that you are not that damn identity, what you are claiming so much. That's an identity, sitting there as a devotee, as a seeker, as a disciple, as a meditator, as a spiritual seeker. These are all identities, and these belong to the mind and body, but you are none of that. Seeing this is spirituality. Welcome to shifting into awareness. That has been my only prime purpose, and it will continue. How many get it, I don't care. Even if a few bunch will get it, I'm happy. I would like to see them completely liberated. And these liberated beings are not somebody who have lost their mind and going around saying, I belong to no one. Who's that I who says I belong to no one? You're still in the body consciousness. Yes, you, the awareness, do not belong. But that should be a realization, not just a claim. That doesn't mean you leave everything and sit in ashrams and sit in places, or go and repeatedly attend spiritual programs. You're escaping something. Those spiritual programs are trying to tell you, be where you are, but be free. Even in the world, make use of the systems. Who? The body and mind makes use of the system. You have to survive. You have to depend. There is codependency. But the body and mind codepends, not you. I hope you get my point, what I'm trying to convey. A little catch. So if you can keep aside all your other philosophies and theories, all your great teachings, which are another binding, they're all bondages. All your teachings, look at it, they're only bondages. They hook you off from something and bind you onto something. They don't completely detach you. None of your path says, get out from here, get out from me, leave me alone, kill me. None of your teachers say, kill me. Teachers do not want their disciples to be killed. Teachers want to maintain students, and it is very obvious that the student will maintain the teacher. So, another relationship. You move out from the worldly relationship, now you have spiritual relationships. And only when you are free from the worldly and spiritual relationships that still belongs to the mind and body, you are free. Welcome. Welcome if you like to dig deep on this and find out practices, find out ways to sit and deeply free yourself, but still live a very normal life in this world in such a way. What do I call normal? Normal means nobody knows you're spiritual. That is normal. If somebody knows, oh, this is a detached person, this is somebody who is a very spiritual person, they don't belong to us, then you're not free yet. That's not the way. The right way is freedom from deep within. You move, you see, you know, and you move around without falling into any dramas of life. You cannot fall for any dramas. That state in which you still are in the world, but you see through the whole hoaxness of everything, but you don't have to condemn anybody because you understand they are also like us. They will realize sooner or later, so nothing to blame them. It's okay. When time comes, it will happen. So this maturity also remains. In this way, you move in this world free. For that, some deep contemplation, some deep work, some deep awareness, building up this strong knowing through repeated practices, through the power of satsanga, eventually liberates us. By the way, I think Lord Buddha continuously has been there. I got this room here in Tiruvannamalai and I was saying, oh, welcome by Buddha here also. From my travel from Gorakhpur when I came, from that time I'm seeing Buddha everywhere. Even there in that room also, at Sanjitaji's place, there was a Buddha behind. And not there, in Ghaziabad also when I was there at Puniji's place, there was a Buddha behind. And herein I enter, there is a Buddha. So that's good to know that their tattvas are with us. These tattvas are with us always. The truth is always with us, so you need not be worried on anything. You just have to submit to the truth. For that, you need courage to submit to the truth, to dissolve to the truth, not keep running away, dodging. Dodging will never help in any manner. You realize the truth, and the day you realize the truth, and then you are ready and have the courage to dissolve anything and everything that you're holding on in the worldly and spiritual fields, you can truly be free. You deserve to be free, and it's possible. Much divine love and light. Stay blessed.